Hey guys, always in Tactical here, and I'm here to talk to you about the Cold War score streaks. And what I really want to talk about is what you should be expecting with them. Are they good and worth with this new kill score system? And if that kill score system is a useful system with the Cold War format. And I wanted to get started with the streaks before I talk about the score system. So the streaks are how they were in Alpha. They were the RCXD at 600, the Spy Plane at 800, Artillery at 1900, Napalm Strike at 2400. Air Patrol at 2750, War Machine at 3150, Attack Helicopter at 3750, and Chopper Gunner at 6000. So the RC car, it's the same RC car that you used since Black Ops 1. It's worth 600 points, which is very, very cheap when you actually start to play the game. And it's real. I think it should only be more 500, but it's really worth the 600 if you play more domination or just a more hardpoint objective game modes. But for like regular TDM, you're more likely going to be using the spy plane a lot. And the spy plane, it's 800 points, which is fine, especially with this cooldown now. There's a new each kill score streak has a cooldown of its own selected time, depending on how it plays out. Some are like 30 seconds, I think. Some are 45. They might change when the game comes out, so don't quote me on that. But I'm very glad they brought back the name Spy Plane instead of UAV. It's a very good throwback to its original Black Ops 1 days. And it works the same, you just see enemies, multiple ones. You get to see multiple people faster. The artillery is 1900. You might think that's like a big spike in jump from the spy plane because that was only at 800. And really, it's not because this new score system makes it a little bit easier for you to obtain your higher streaks when you get more and more kills. And the artillery, it acts just like the mortar strike or the lightning strike. It just blows up in one area. And the artillery strike when I played in the alpha was very, very powerful. It was almost too powerful on satellite, to be honest with you. I thought it needed a nerf, but if you run flak jacket, then you have no worries to even die from that half the time. Napalm Strike is next after that, 2400, and the Napalm Strike is a little bit weaker, but I love the sound of it. I love how it's now more of an integral part of um, objective game modes, and it helps out clear the objective a little bit easier, even though it's not much of a big spread. The initial explosion impact is a lot bigger, but I wish the flames were a little bit more damaged. That way, I think the Napalm Strike would be more useful in that aspect. Next is the air patrol, and that basically just takes everything out the air. If your enemies are just swarming with, attack helicopters or just spy planes or whatever they have up, air patrol just takes them all out. I think that they do like two sweeps. I could be wrong though. I never really used air patrol. It was just kind of like when I'm more of a gamer kind of person where I like to just use my kill streaks. Anything I get, I like to kill and just kill. But Air Patrol is a really good defensive one, especially when you're down about 100 to 150 in domination, and they just start pulling out chopper gunners. It's a really good streak to have. War Machine is at 3150, and this became one of the meta uh, kill streak score streaks that come up in the alpha because you get 12 shots, and if you didn't run flak jacket, you're basically a one-hit kill. And the War Machine, when you get the kills with it, they act as if you get the score too, as like a regular kill. So if you're on like your fifth and sixth kill, you're getting 450 points each kill because you're using the War Machine and it's adding on to you getting your next UAV, spy plane, your next artillery strike, your next napalm once the cooldown is up. So the War Machine is definitely one you need to look out for in case it does get nerfed during beta, but I don't think they will do that. But when the initial games comes out, you might want to watch out. The attack helicopter comes out is the next one, and this one wasn't too bad. In the alpha, it wasn't as used as a chopper gunner because obviously everyone loved the chopper gunner in Black Ops 1. Attack helicopter is just a basic thing, basic score streak, except you can use the difference between the attack helicopter and a chopper gunner is that you can use the attack heli while still just shooting on the ground, which is a lot better if you're more hands-on with the running gun and then just let your streaks do the work for you and you not work the streaks. But my main problem with the attack helicopter, which is about the same as the chopper gunner, was when me and my buddy found out about the weapon attachment on the snipers and LMG, which it's on every gun obviously, but on snipers and LMGs they worked better because there was a barrel attachment that did 300 percent more damage to score streaks. And you would think that wouldn't matter because you still got your launcher. But the launchers, it took like 4 to 5 rocket launchers to take out an attack helicopter and a chopper gunner. But with this streak, it took me 4 to 5 sniper shots, and barely any ammo out of my Stoner 63. So that attachment needs to be nerfed for these airstreaks to work. And the last streak I'm going to talk to you about is the chopper gunner. The chopper gunner is obviously going to be very expensive. It's at 6,000, so you're probably only going to get like one a game with even with the cooldown of like 45 seconds. It'd be very impressive if you got two of them in a single game. And the chopper gunner plays just like the Black Ops 1 chopper gunner, it just sweeps in a circle and you shoot out the side of it. It's not as powerful as the last one due to spawn protection, and it's more of an explosive radius, but it's still a very good streak to have if you like running them high streaks. Now, I will say this chopper gunner seemed like it shot a little bit weaker with the barrel attachment that I said was on the snipers and LMGs than it was for the attack chopper, and I think that needs to be a little bit fixed when we were playing with that in alpha. So my next topic is the kill score, and kill score very much entices the people to go for the kills more than the streaks. So, or the objective, I mean. So with kill score, you get 50 points per assisted elimination. So even if you put like 1 or 2 shots in a guy, you get 50 points regardless. But when you get your own kills, that's when it starts piling up. So your first 1 or 2 kills is 100 per score. So it's 50 plus the 50 extra 50 points that you get for the kill. And your 3 to 4 kills, it starts to increase to 150, and then from your fifth to your ninth kill, it's 450. So it starts increasing as you get more kills. And this could be nerfed in beta, like more balanced a little bit. I don't know how they would do that, so don't quote me, but this is just things you should look out for. So when you get the 5 to 9 kills, it's 450, and then on your 10th kill, you get a bonus 500 points. So that's 950 points, and then after that, it's still 450 points, which I think is fine to an extent, but it entices camping a lot. And in the alpha, there was a lot of camping, and especially on satellite and maybe like the back of Moscow. But it doesn't really give you enough points for doing objective stuff. So like a hard point, you get like 15 seconds per hard point, or like 5 seconds, you get 15 points per hard point time you have on there. Now I don't think that's enough. And in domination, it's the same amount of points. You get like 100 points spawn flag, 200 for the B flag, and it's just not enough. I think they need to up it to where the objective players are on the same level as the kill score players, especially with the cooldowns that they added into this game. So, what should you expect during the beta? I think you should expect a little more score streaks to be out. Like they could come out to counter UAV, or counter spy plane. They've always had those in Call of Duties. I'd expect a lot of camping because this kill score system, if it's not fixed, it's just gonna entice a lot of people to just sit back and snipe. And but do I think it's a useful system? Yes, due to the fact that they're trying to make it to where kills and playing the objective both matter. But at the end of the day, at a Call of Duty, you're more likely going to kill than play an objective, which makes sense because you can't play the objective without getting kills. So do I think this is going to be a useful system? I think it will be once the beta is done. But During the beta, expect to see those sweaters really go at you. But that's really all I want to talk about for the score streaks. If you have any questions, comments, concerns, leave a comment down below. I'd appreciate if you like me and subscribe to my channel. And I will see you guys next time. Peace.